When I was 3 years old, my mother died suddenly. 5 years later, my father died too. Orphaned now, I was sent to live with my grandmother and aunt. But life was made even harder, living in a home with no love. My grandmother ruled with an iron fist, and my aunt was mean and awful every single day. Years later, my grandmother was ailing, so she needed a new home for me. She sent me to live with an uncle and his wife in the USA. I was excited. A new set of parents, a family, a new start. I was ecstatic. I was thriving at school, making new friends, and doing so well. That didn't last long. Soon into my stay, my uncle started making lewd comments about my body and what he wanted to do with me. I was terrified. A couple years later, one night, he forced himself on me. And after a fight for my life, I was able to get free of him. I soon ran away from their home and I never looked back. I left that house with $20 in my pocket and a suitcase in one hand. I worked 2 jobs to finish high school. I started sleeping during class, but I made it. I graduated and I was so proud of myself, but I couldn't help but notice there was nobody in the audience that was there to see me. I pushed on, however, and after high school, I went to college and I became a nurse, working multiple jobs to make it happen. I then started a nonprofit called Earth Angels, and I help people all around the world. I decided to use my story and narrative to help others, to share that you can break the chains that hold you and write your own legacy. Remember this, the legacy is you, and the legacy is me, and your best is good enough.